smiling. Don't smile. I just gave you attitude. Make that face without the words. Do another roll in your eyes. But more angry. Like, you're really pissed. I'm in big trouble. I just told you spend too much money. No, meaner. Tell me.
Y'all, I have been trying to contain myself for the last 13 episodes of Love Island, but Kenzie is getting on my last fucking nerve, and she gives so much white woman entitled ass energy that it just boggles my mind. How are you gonna gaslit Caleb into thinking he doesn't have good vision and then gaslit Corbin into what rain noise is versus white noise? Like, you sound so fucking dumb. And then you want to tell Melanie that her decision to pursue Corbin was making you anxious and it just hurts, but then you're going to kiss Corbin behind her back when they were in a couple. Like, the guys had an opportunity to send Kenzie home and they didn't, and that's what's killing me. And to be honest, I feel bad for Soul, but by the end, she was just getting on my nerves because she was just giving really jaded. Fuck Sincere too. I'm kind of out on this whole cast, but I'm just annoyed at who they decided to send home. But I really wish they would have sent Kenzie home, and I don't know why the fuck they sent Gabe home. I actually feel like he was exploring and he was doing what he was supposed to do, and obviously he's nice to look at. I feel bad that it didn't work out for Caleb, but just send him home and don't continue his misery any longer, you know? Love my girl Melanie down bad. I love Anaya. Trinity is my favorite of this season. Low-key, I'm starting to see what people are saying about Zach and Bryce. Jen, I don't know, the white girls this season, I'm not there for them. I'm not there for them. They're giving bimbo energy. And I'm not saying all white girls are like this, but if you're like this, you're most certainly white. Do you get what I'm saying? Y'all.
Akash Singh quit his podcast, and now he just records his wife humiliating him. And then she posted on Instagram this picture, and they're still making videos about you guys. Yeah, because no one gets this obsessed with someone they don't envy. So we're not allowed to make videos about people who make videos who want people to talk about their videos. So weird. Hey, do you think the people who she was talking about on that TV show say the same thing about her? The lack of logic with these dummies. But back to Akash. What a loser. This dude has his wife humiliate him by admitting she was popping it for the white boys at the frat houses and stuff. Then he quits his podcast, the Flagrant podcast, unfollows Andrew Schulz and Charlemagne the God. And now that he has no job other than doing stand-up, and by the way, you notice they don't talk about that Radio City thing much anymore because right back to the clubs for Akaash. Now it seems the strategy going forward is to make his wife an influencer, and the only attention she ever gets for her videos is humiliating her husband. So now he has taken over the directing duties of his own humiliation and instructing her, yeah, dude, that video she made was about Akaash, and oh, my husband, he's directing, yeah, humiliate me more, make a fool of me more. Maybe we'll get 6,000 views on TikTok. And then, I don't know. I don't know what this strategy is going forward. He quit his podcast to make his unfunny, untalented, dummy wife, his bimbo wife. She may not be white, but she's a bimbo. Did I say a bimbo? He's a male bimbo, a bimbo Kramer, a bimbo, even though she's not white, an influencer. this might be the most bizarre thing that's ever happened. This needs to be studied. Because it would be one thing if he just quit the podcast and actually did what he said he was going to do and just focus on stand up. I don't want to be famous. You can't claim you don't want to be famous, then direct your wife in TikTok videos with the sole purpose of trying to get views off of them. That means you're trying to be famous. So it's just complete bullshit, and he just can't admit that she humiliated him, and he can't go on that podcast anymore because he doesn't want to have to deal with it. And look, there was obviously discussions behind the scenes. I remember back to the infamous thing, Charlemagne and Andrew, when Charlemagne was like, keep your wife off the internet. During that discussion, Charlemagne was like to Andrew, are you going to stop this? And Andrew said, oh yeah, we are putting a stop to this. And then she complained on her TikTok video she was being silent. So they tried, and they probably had discussions behind the scenes of, you need to shut your wife up because our entire comment section is just people shitting on you. And it's making it hard for us to do the show because we can't even start shitting on other people because we're going to look at you and be like, oh, wait, does this apply to Akash and his dumb wife? So sad and pathetic, but the dude actually quit his podcast to try and make his wife an influencer, a wife who's going through IVF because she does not want to have sex with him, which is an odd thing even to begin with because he's a traveling comic, which means, and she doesn't go with him anywhere to any of his gigs unless they're already in New York. So, like, she hardly sees him to begin with. I bet you, she's got a little boy toy in that city that she immediately goes and chills with the second he's gone. Or unless, she might get stoned to death. I don't know how it works with those people. Or is that the other people? I don't know. They all kind of look alike to me. But I'm just kidding, people. But, like, she already told the story how she's basically disgusted by him. So now they're going to do IVF. And he's just going to record this humiliation because these are the only views that they can get is her making him look like the simping cuck that he actually is. Truly sad, dude. Quit your podcast to make your unfunny wife get some less than 10,000 views on TikTok and Instagram. For no money, by the way. I'll clue you in on something, by the way. None of the numbers on any of those other sites are real, which is why you don't make money off of those other sites. Which is why if you notice all your favorite YouTubers who are huge on YouTube, they don't really put that much investment into those other sites because those numbers aren't really real. Hence why you don't make money. Like, I can go show you, I know someone who has an Instagram reel that got 10 million views and they got like $10 for it. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.